Okay, so this week we have started doing our Chibi card modifications. One of the modifications we want to do is a sound sensor that reacts to music. We got it primarily working. At first it was kind of iffy because there were some coding issues, but with Zane's help we worked those out. What we have now is what it reacts to. Basically what the sensor does is it takes the highest and the lowest sound it hears and sets those as the minimum maximum, and then acts as a sound bar to go up and down based on how loud it is. Another modification we want to do for the Chibi card is to install brake lights and headlights. The way these will work is we're going to put a flex sensor, essentially a flex sensor resistor, on the cards where the value the resistor gives us changes based on how much the sensor bends. We're going to put these sensors under the pedals, and when the pedal is pressed, it'll increase the resistance value, which will tell the code to turn on or off the lights.
So this week when we worked on the auto cart, we were trying to tackle the GPS thing, and last week we did the checkup where we just made sure that our code would drive us in a straight line and like micro correct just to make sure that we didn't like veer off of the lane more or less. We have a pretty wide lane, but still it wanted to kind of veer, and this code and the hello world just let us take it back straight. So now we're trying to do it along a more complex path that like turns and whatnot, actually not just down a straight line. And so we worked on that. We started writing some code about like trying to make it do like wider turns and to make it follow the path instead of just go straight basically. But then we also encountered this really big problem where the points on the path were not, they weren't right, especially like some of them were like around like hard turns. And so that was a pretty big hiccup in the whole operation. So that's kind of causing us to do a dead halt as of right now.
Okay, so today we worked a bit more on the sound sensor. We didn't get a lot done because, well, we need Nate here for that, but what we're planning to do is we're going to do a lot of testing with the sound sensor so we can basically make it so the cart noise doesn't overpower the music, concerned where the lights. Let me rephrase. So the cart noise, we won't make it so the lights are always up. The music will actually be able to affect it. But that's a testing thing which we'll do when we're all here.